poem A Land of Storybook. You can also open the page number 16 in your textbook, and there is one beautiful poem, The Land of Storybooks. So first you just tell me what is the benefit, what is the advantages of reading. If we read any books, then we can increase, we can develop our vocabulary, we can know the new words, and it is very good hobby to read the books. Even we can improve our imagination, like some poet also, they have a great imagination skill, so they can write the poem. If we read the new words, we can also increase, we can also improve our imagination, and we can develop our communication skill also, and we can use new words when we speak to someone. So there are lots of benefit of reading. So here also the poet Robert L. Stevenson. The poet name is Robert L. Stevenson. He likes to read the books. He is habitual for reading the book. He loves to read the books. That's why the poem name is A Land of Storybook, and the poet is Robert L. Stevenson. So in this storybook and in this night, the Robert Stevenson understanding himself as a child and how he behaved and how he created new scenes in this poem. So let's see. First, let's see the new words which will come in this poem. Live, lighted, spy, keep a watch on, starry, full of stars, solitude, being alone, bring the age of someone, prowled, roam around very quietly, nurse, nanny, someone who looks after or someone who takes care of child. Now let's read first stanza. At evening when the lamp is lit, around the fire my parents sit. They sit at home and talk and sing, and do not play at anything. Now in the first stanza, poet is saying, as a child, at evening when the lamp is lit, around the fire my parents sit. At the evening when the light is on, the parents of the child, they both were sitting on the sofa and they are talking with each other. They are sharing their thoughts with each other. Even they are not playing. They just seated on the sofa and they are reading. They are sharing their thoughts. They are talking with each other because they are now elder. They don't like to play. That's why the poet is saying here, at evening when the lamp is lit, around the fire my parents sit. They sit at home and talk and sing. The parents like to talk with each other. They want to read the book and they want to sing the song and do not play at anything because they are elder. Obviously the child likes to play every time, but we then grown up that we avoid to play because we have lots of responsibility to do and lots of work to do. That's why the parents are just sharing their thoughts with each other. You can see in the picture they both are sitting on the sofa and they are reading books. Sometimes they sing the song, sometimes they sharing their thought with each other, and sometimes they enjoy each other's company. So they are not playing, they are just sitting and enjoying each other's company. Now in the next stanza, now with my little gun I crawl on in the dark along the wall. Now with my little gun I crawl on in the dark along the wall. Now what? There is one child. There is one child, and what he is saying? Now my parents are busy with each other. Now he has a child having lots of toy at home. If you see the child at anyone's house, they have a lots of toys. So here also the child is having a little gun to play. He is also having one small toy of little gun, and with that little gun he is crawling. The boy is crawling with little gun. Crawl means walking on the knees. Crawl means walking on the knees. The boy is crawling with the little girl and follow round the forest track away behind the sofa back. And follow round the forest track away behind the sofa back. Now what he is doing? There is a dark maze, so he, with the with the support of wall, the boy is crawling on his knees. The boy is crawling with his little girl and he is taking the support of the wall, and he went back to the sofa. Where the boy went back? He went back to the sofa for playing something there, because his parents is busy with each other. They are enjoying each other's company, even they are not playing with the child. And boy is also happy. He is also very much happy himself only. So the boy hold his little girl, and by crawling with the support of the wall, he went back to the sofa. And what he did now there? Now back to the sofa, because poet is very much loves to read the books. Now in the next stanza we can see how he created the words in his imagination. He is imagining the beautiful nature, he is imagining the beautiful camp in his mind. So now boy went back to the sofa for playing. Now, in the next stanza on page number 70, the first stanza. There in the night where none can spy, all in my hunter camp I lie, and play at books that I have read till it is time to bed. Now what he is saying? Now he started imagining. He started imagining to the beautiful words. Now here he started traveling in the jungle. His imagination, the jungle is there, the hunter camp is there. Now he created one scene in this third stanza, a hunter camp. We see he is created in his mind, in his head, the hunter camp. Now there in the night in the hunter camp, where none can spy. That means in the night everyone can spy everyone. Spy means keep watch on. That means everyone watch or every can detect everything in my hunter camp. He created a beautiful hunter camp in his mind, and now he is saying everyone can watch on us in this hunter camp, because this is the night time and everyone can watch on us and play and all in my hunter camps and lie, because everyone is lie, everyone can spy in my hunter camp, no one is loyal there. That's why I play at books and I have read till it is time to go to bed. Now why is saying everyone can spy in the hunter camp and everyone is lie there, no one is lie. That's why I am busy in reading the book which he like. What the poet is saying, I am reading the book. Where the poet was as a child, he is considered himself as a child, so he is saying he created a beautiful hunter camp, and now he is saying in my hunter camp at night anyone can spy there, anyone can detect there, anyone can search everything there, no one is loyal, everyone is lie there. So I am just busy, I am including myself busy in reading the book which he likes most. He likes to read the book very much, that's why he is keeping himself busy in reading the books. That till it is time to go to bed. Till it's time not come to go to bed, till that time before sleeping he just wants to read the book, he just wants to play the book, he just wants to read the new words, and he is busy in creating new words. Here he just started traveling in the imagination. Here he is playing, the poet is playing with the books, he is reading the books and imagining a new words in his mind. Now in the next stanza, there are the hills, these are the woods. There are the hills, these are the woods. There my starry solitude, and there are the river by whose brink the roaring lions come to drink. And there the river by whose brink the roaring lions come to drink. Now what he is saying? Now in the next stanza, in the fourth stanza, the poet created a beautiful forest, beautiful jungle in his imagination. First we have seen The child went back to the sofa with his little girl by crawling, and now he started traveling in the imagination world. First, he created with scene a hunter camp scene. He created a hunter camp scene in his mind, and he's saying now it's a night time. Every can spy in my hunter camp. No one is loyal. Everyone can speak just lie. So I just keep myself busy in reading the books and keeping new imaginations. Now I'll play till the time we go to bed. I just want to read the book, everything. Now in the next stanza, he created a beautiful world of jungle. Now he is traveling in the jungle. So what he is saying, these are the hills and these are the woods. So you can see here the woods means forest or a big tree, long tree. He is saying these are the mountains, these are the hills. In the nature, in the forest, we can see the tall trees are there, some bushes are there, and we can see the hills also in the jungle. If you see the picture of jungle, you can imagine what the scenes will be there. So poet is saying here the hills, here some mountains are here, some hills are there, and the long big trees also there, and these are my starry solitudes. Now we can say starry means lots of full of stars. Starry means full of stars. So poet is saying now if he see at the star, so he lots of stars are there with full of stars. So he just want to sit alone and want to enjoy the starry solitude. He likes to enjoy the starry solitude. Poet likes to see the star at night. So he is saying now he is imagining the beautiful creature of sky. So he is saying the lots of stars are there in the sky, and I am enjoying that. And there the river by whose brink the roaring lions come to drink. Now he is also saying the hills are there, mountains are there, the big long tall trees are there, and the starry solitude I am enjoying here, because at the night in the sky lots of stars are there, and I am enjoying that to watch it. Now he is saying the river is also there in the jungle. The poet is saying one river is also there, and many animals, many roaring lions, animals come to drink the water to the edge of the river. Brink means the edge of some words. Here the river is, so it is the edge of the river. Roaring lions comes and to drink the water, because some animals get thirsty. That's why in the jungle they come to the near to drink the water. So here also the poet is saying in the jungle tall hills, mountains are there, tall trees are there, and starry solitude. I am enjoying, lots of stars are in the sky, and I am enjoying that watching. And one river is also there, so the roaring lions and other animals also comes and drink the water from the river. Now in the first stanza he created a hunter camp scene. Now in its next stanza the poet created a jungle scene. Now see the next. I see the other far away, as if in fire lit camp they lay, and I, like an Indian scout around their party, prowled about. Prowled means roam around very quietly. Now here he is talking about Indian scout. Scout and guide is there in the Indian camp. If you have seen sometime, so their training will be there. They have decided the camps for the particular space there, like a jungle area, like they put the tent there for their training, and every day very nicely and quietly they do their training there. They roam around the jungle as well for running and everything with their coach. So here what poet is saying, the poet is saying he loved the Indian scout. He loved the Indian scout, and he can see far away from there. He is not seen here today, He can imagine very far away for them. He loves the Indian Scout and its camp as if fire lit they lit. In the Indian camp, in the Scout camp, what they do? They do the fire like they do some woods or some things to fire, and they lay down there in their camp. When they get tired, all the boys in the camp, they lay down around the fire, and very nicely and very silently, very quietly they do their duties, they do their training. So the poet loves the Indian Scout. Now in the next, so what he created here? He created here the Indian Scout camp. He created here the Indian Scout camp scene. So what he is saying, he can see the Indian camp, the Scout camp's boys very far away. He just fire here and just lay down around the fire. They enjoy their training. They run around the jungles and all. So the poet loves their training, and the poet loves Indian Scout. Now at the last stanza, so when my nurse come in for me, home I return across the sea and go to bed with backward looks at my dear lands of story book. Now what he is saying? Now we imagine the boy was reading all the books, and he created new scene first. In the first, he created hunter scene, and he was describing the hunter scene that everyone was lie there, everyone can spy easily there. So he is busy in reading the book because his hobby is reading, and he is creating new imagination. Now in the next, he is creating the scene of jungle, and he is telling us some hills, some in the forest. Some hills, some tall trees are there. Starry solitude he is enjoying in the jungle. River is there, and the roaring lions and thirsty animals are coming to drink the water. Now in the next, the poet is talking about the Indian Scout. I think the poet is he loves the Indian Scout, the way the boys do their training in the Scout camp. They lit the fire and they lay down around it. They do their training very quietly. So, and they roam around the jungle for running. So the poet loves the Indian Scout. Here he created a scene of Indian Scout. Now in the next, he is saying, now my nurse comes in for me. Now nurse means nanny, someone who take care of child. If you see someone house, if the parents both are working, so they keep the nanny, they keep the nurse to take care of their child. So here also one nanny is there to take care of the child. So the poet is saying, now it's time to go to bed. My nanny is come to take me. Now I return across the sea. I return. Now he is coming back. All of his imagination. Now it's time to sleep. Before sleeping, he wondered all his creation. He wondered all his new world like hunter camp, forest, and the Indian Scout. Now his nanny come and it's time to go to bed. But what he is doing? And go to bed with backward looks at my dear land of storybook. Now he has one book of a land of storybook. He just holding that book and he just want to sleep because he loves reading. So here he created imaginary scene in his mind. In this poem, Robert L. Stelzer, when he considered himself as a child, what he created in his mind. Now what he created an imaginary land, some games also he created, some scenes also he created, and in the imaginary he is playing the gun behind the sofa as well, and there behind the sofa he created a beautiful words for himself in his mind. The poet likes to read, so here we get a beautiful message to read lots of books, because while reading we get a beautiful information, very important information also we will get. If you read the newspapers, some magazines, some current affairs magazines, so you will get the current information of the nation, current information of your city, and you can develop your vocabulary, and you can improve your speaking skill, you can improve your reading skill. There are lots of benefits of reading. So we also getting here the one message, we should read a book, because poet loves to read the book, and he created beautiful scene in this, right? So if you read the book, if you read lots of books, magazines, so you can also develop your imagination skill. And for this, if you once you develop your imagination skill, it will useful for write the essay, for write the letter in your exams also. I hope guys you enjoyed this rhyme. This is very beautiful rhyme, the by Robert L. Stevenson. Robert L. Stevenson, and the story name the poem name was A Land of Storybook. So you please write down these new words in your book. Now exercise is there in your test book. If you turn the page, you can see it. Let's enjoy. We just take orally the question answer, and you have to complete it at home. First, we just discuss on the question and answer. What is there? Answer the following questions. A. Why do you think the boys' parents do not play? Why do you think the boys' parents? In the first answer, we can see the boys' parents, they are not playing. But why they are not playing? Because they are enjoying each other's company. They are sharing their thoughts. They are singing. They are reading. That's why they are not playing. Because they want to spend some time with each other, and they want to share their thoughts with each other, and they want to sing, they want to read the books. That's why they are not playing. Now question number B. How do you know that the boy is quite happy playing by himself? The boy is quite happy. Why do you think the boy is quite happy by himself? Because the boy is busy in playing by himself with his girl, and he is not even disturbing his parents, because parents is enjoying their own company and the child is enjoying himself. So because he just want to crawl here and there with its girl, and even he is not disturbing, that means the boy is enjoying his own company. Now the C question. Where does the boy spend his time reading while his parents are talking or singing? Where the boy went by crawling with the support of wall with his little gun, the boy went back to the sofa. Where he went? He went back to the sofa and enjoying his own company. Right? So where does the boy spend his time reading? He is spending his time behind the sofa. Behind the sofa only he is reading and playing and creating a beautiful word in his mind. Now D. Where has the child travelled in his imagination while reading storybook? Now the fourth question B is where the child travelled in his imagination. The child travelled in the jungle. The child travelled in the forest. There was the hill, there was the tall trees, there was the river, and he also created a scene of hunter camp, Indian scout camp, like that. Now see. question we have discussed. Now question number 2, the word lead rhymes seed. Now the rhyming words we have to write here. The word lead rhymes with seed, heat and sleep, and two another rhyming words. Write two rhyming words of your own for the words given below. One word is there like wall. So you have to, according to the first word, you have to write the rhymes word of wall. Like wall, call, tall. Right? Like see. Wall, two spaces are there. Wall, call, tall. L. These three are the rhyming words. Now see, track. Track is there. Track, band, and sack. These are also rhyming words. Now, line. Line, die, tie. Like this you have to complete in your notebook. Drink. Now drink is there. Drink, blink, drink, blink, shrink. Right? These are the rhyming words we are writing. Looks, books, hook. Like this you have to complete in your notebook. The exercise is given, your homework I just write down on the board, so you just note down the homework. I just explain you how to write the rhyming words. Now see what you have to do, you have to answer this all question, write the question and write the answer of this all 4 questions. Now complete the rhyming words also. One word is there, you have to, as according to the first word, you have to write 2 rhyming words of that. Now in the third, make a list of phrases that tell you where the child has been in his imagination while reading. One has been done for you. Crawl along the dark wall. Like this you have to find out the phrases from the poem and write down it here. This 1, 2 and 3. This is your homework you have to complete in your notebook. Till then, I hope guys you all enjoyed this rhyme and hope you understood this all right. Till then, we'll meet in our next video. Till then, bye bye, take care and thank you.